Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video day, and today we're going to talk about the Houston Rockets potentially signing Tim Hardaway Jr. This is something I thought about. I don't know why, but I started thinking about this today while thinking about a lot of my mind recently has been Rockets off season since their Game 7 loss, and I wanted to talk about a potential signing for the Rockets, potentially signing Tim Hardaway Jr. And I'll tell you what really got me thinking about this was Ime Udoka saying, I want to say he was asked, I'm like, what do you guys need to add on or improve or something like that? And he said, or what are y'all missing? Maybe it was. And he said, which it's hard to find someone who's this good, but a 50% 3-point shooter and a 90% free throw shooter. But it's gonna be hard to find someone that's that good. Maybe this season you could hope for this Rockets team to potentially add in a guy who can shoot 40% from three and maybe not 90% from the free throw line, but 80, 85 plus, something like that. So, and Tim Hardaway Jr. is the guy that I started thinking about. This team needs 3-point shooting, and this young team still probably needs some veteran mentorship. Tim Hardaway Jr., I think, would be a great fit if this Rockets team is going to continue, this offseason trying to add in better free throw shooting and better 3-point shooting this offseason. And Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to be a free agent. Had a really good season this year with the Pistons, and this year for the Pistons averaged a total of 11 points per game as a starter, 3 rebounds, or about 3 rebounds per game in 77 games, 17 starts. The important thing was shot 37% from 3 this year for the Pistons, and free throw line shot 85% at the free throw line this year. 82% free throw shooter in his career. Rockets want better free throw shooting. Tim Hardaway Jr. could be a really good addition. This is not a guy who's going to start. He's not going to, and I don't know, maybe that would tempt him to not joining this team. He might want to just stay on the Pistons, but Hardaway, it might not be a starting role. It's not going to be a starting role in this Rockets team, but they can pick him up. He can come off the bench. He can give you really good minutes. And that's something the Rockets, I think, failed to add in the offseason. That's what really, that's a mistake that Rafael Stone made at the deadline. He failed to add in a shooter, and I criticized the Rockets for it. I mean, a guy I really wanted the Rockets to go get was in Washington and Corey Kispert. I don't think Washington would have traded him, but the Rockets should have been more grace. They had a bunch of assets they could have moved, in order to try to get some shooters. I mean, we're not talking about the assets like Reed Shepherd, Cam Whitmore, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks that they might, for the draft picks that they might look to move now in the offseason. But we're talking about other guys like, Jeff Green, Aaron Holiday, Jock Landale, Jayshawn Tate, those type of guys that, this team could have moved at the deadline. You would have not gotten a lot of special, you definitely would have not gotten anything special, but you could have packaged a couple of those guys up and some draft picks to try to land a shooter potentially, and that's something the Rockets failed to do, in my opinion. And now you can do that and add in a shooter. It seems like the Rockets want better free throw shooting and 3-point shooting. Hardaway Jr. can definitely fill those shoes. Let me know your thoughts on the potential signing for the Houston Rockets in the comment section, and peace out.